Hey, what's up? I'm Kyle, and I'm going to be reviewing David Omari's YouTube Mastery Program. Um, I really like this YouTube automation business model because I like business models where you're building an asset up front and putting in the work up front to have long-term passive gains, right? I'm in the business model. I haven't done any YouTube automation, but I'm in a business model where it's upfront work and you experience long-term passive gains. It's basically where I rent websites to business owners, and I've been doing it for the past 5 years. I do over 30K a month, but I'll talk more about that business model in a second. But YouTube really does pay well, and there's so many opportunities to make faceless channels or even channels with your face. It's not that hard to produce, and there's so many ways to cheaply outsource the work. But if you're looking for ways to make money online, I know I had my hunt for a very long time. I tried so many different business models before I landed on my business model that worked for me because it just made sense. Before I landed on that, I liked these business models like affiliate marketing and YouTube automation because it's upfront work, long-term gains, and if that doesn't get you jacked up to actually put in the work, then I don't know what will. Because if you go into something like drop shipping or something like that, you're going to be grinding it out for years and years to come. I don't want to be doing that. I don't think any of us are looking to build ourselves a new job. So when it comes to David Omari, he's got a pretty good reputation online. Lots of people seem to like his course, and at the end of the day, all of these people who are teaching the YouTube automation are going to have their own strategies, and all of them likely work. It's just about which instructor you want to go with, all right? I've bought so many courses in my time, and I've seen like repeat strategies with every different course instructor. And at the end of the day, the most important thing to look out for in a course that you're going to purchase is whether the instructor is a good teacher. And you can figure that out by watching their YouTube videos, watching their TikToks, Instagrams, and see if when they're explaining concepts to you, you digest them and it makes sense and they speak clearly in a way that you understand. They're getting through to you. Because if you have to watch 50 hours of their content and they're not getting through to you, you're going to slog it out and probably not have success. The other thing you want to really look out for is you want to make sure that the group has a Facebook community or a Discord community, because you're going to have tons of questions along the way and you're going to want to reach out to other members to get questions answered quickly, because the course instructor is likely not going to be available at all times to answer your questions. But beyond YouTube automation, it's a great business model. But what worked for me in my journey trying to find a way to make money was this concept where I rent websites to business owners. And you may wonder, like, why would a business owner rent a website from me? Well, typically, a business owner would hire a marketing company to rank their website on Google, and that would take 6 months to a year if the person they hire actually has any true skills and is good at what they do. It's a big risk for companies, right? They don't like paying $1,500 a month to somebody who's not showing results instantly. They get impatient. So what I do instead is I build websites in their niche and city, rank them on Google, do all the SEO work myself and get it ranked up front, and then put a tracking number on the phone on the website. So let's say, for example, I build a website called junkremovalknoxville.com, and I do the SEO and rank it up to the front page, which SEO is no coding involved. It's not that complicated. It's a very easy concept. But anyways, I'll build that website out, rank it up to the front page over the span of 1 to 3 months. And once people start calling the tracking phone number on my website, which is a phone number where I could route the calls to anywhere, I let those calls go to voicemail at first, and I call up business owners in the area, junk removal companies in Knoxville, and I'm like, hey, I got this website that's getting a ton of phone calls for junk removal services. Would you like to try out the calls for a week and see if it's something that could help you make some more money? They usually agree, and when they do agree, that they try out the week, close some jobs, and at the end of the week, if he was satisfied with the calls, we work out a deal, whether it's $500 a month to $2,000 a month, depending on the niche and the volume of calls I'm sending. You can close a deal anywhere in that range or even higher. And so once they agree to a deal, I take their credit card information, keep it on file. The site sits there and does its work for free automatically, no overhead every month. And it's just a lead generating machine for them. They're getting the leads on autopilot, and I'm just running their credit card every month after that. I still have my first client I got 5 years ago. It's been running on autopilot, And it's honestly the best business model I've ever come across, and I'm so grateful I found it. But I have a link in the description that breaks down how the business model works in more detail. Watch the video towards the top if you're interested in this, how this all works. But I also have my email in the description, and you could shoot me an email with any questions you have about it also. But other than that, this has been a review of David Omari's YouTube Mastery Program, and also a little plug for what I do. But if you have any questions, reach out, and good luck on your making money online journey. You just have to try a bunch of different things and see what works with you, because just because the first course you take doesn't hit, doesn't mean that the next one won't. Just stick with it. I tried a bunch of different things before this one hit, and there's so many different opportunities online. You're bound to find one that works for you, and it's worth it. It's worth the grind. All right, and it's worth the money too. The money I spent on the course 5 years ago to teach me this business model, best money I ever spent in my freaking life. Better than any stock could ever return for me. All right, good luck out there, and hope to hear from you.